Yo, what is going on, peep? I'm sorry, did I scare? Oh man, I scared my puppy right here. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, Roxy. Let's try that again. What's going on, peeps? My name is Brandon Rote. I am the founder and owner of ShopSplat.com, and I apologize if I look really freaking white right now, just because I have my window right here. But it's the only source of lighting we got, unless you want this. But that seems to be really annoying. You just got that big glowing thing, so we're not doing that, alright? So we are actually in my bedroom today because no one's home and it is cold as heck outside because I live in Maryland with its bipolar weather and I'm not going outside to the recording studio in my shed to flip and make a video. So here we are in my bedroom. Shout out to Billy the Flamingo. Let's get started. So if you couldn't tell, today's video is going to be how you can pass your learner's permit test to get that license, boy. Alright, so I am 17 years old and I passed it last year. I'm going to go over exactly how I was able to do it. Here we go. But first, don't be lame, alright? Go down to ShopSplat.com, get yourself something cool, alright? It just has cool things. If you don't want to get anything cool, at least tell someone about it, alright? But it's how I'm able to get it's how I'm able to continue to make these videos for you and support myself. So, please check that out. That'd be greatly appreciated. Here we go. So I will say when it comes to passing any test, whether it's in school or your learner's permit test, the best way I think to do it is to do copies of your tests. Alright, so if you didn't know, you can go online right now and you can look up what state you're in. So if you're in Virginia, you can look up like Virginia Learner's Permit Test. I looked up Maryland's Learner's Permit Test, and you can look up a practice test of that. And so what I recommend you doing, and what I did, is I went and I found as many different versions of the test as I could. Like literally like 30 different versions of the test. And I took every single one of them. Now, what you want to do, there's a few steps you have to do. First, you want to go and find a test that's in your area. Right? So find the test that's in your area. We already went over that. Then you want to take as many tests, as many practice tests as you can. Right? So when you're doing it, make sure that you're taking the test and then you find the answers that you are not getting correct. Alright? So what I did is I went and I took like 30 tests, and then I went over and got all the answers that I got wrong from all 30 of those tests and kind of put them onto like a list or some kind of spreadsheet or something like that. And guess what? Turns out a lot of the questions I got wrong, I consistently got wrong. Like it was like who went first when you were at I can't talk. It was like who went first when you were at an intersection and stuff like that. You know, a lot of the questions that I got wrong, I consistently got them wrong. And so it made my life super easy because all I had to do was memorize those questions specifically, because it turns out I knew a lot more than I thought I did, which is why I recommend you go and do a practice test and not just study from the book right away, because you probably already know a lot about it, especially if you're paying attention to mom and dad when you're driving. But yeah, so then all I had to do was memorize the things I didn't know. Roxy, will you stop moving? Gosh, why do you do this? Why do you do this, dog? Okay, but for real, can we like drop a like for her? Because she is adorable, right? What a cute dog. What a cute dog. So then, anyways, all you have to do, right, after you already know the questions that you got wrong, make sure you study up on those questions and memorize those. Then when you go and take the practice test again, you pretty much have all the questions you either already knew or the ones that you just had to remember because you already took the test so many times and figured out which ones you didn't know. And that worked beautifully for me. Now, there is one more step that you have to do, which I'm going to tell you right now. Can we, like, fix this lighting situation? Like, can this, like, is that better? No, because that was dark. What if we turn on the light? Like, ha! Boom! Is that better? You guys like that? Maybe? Maybe. That might work. That might work. So the final step that I recommend you do is while you are in the place, in the DMV, ready to go get your license and whatnot, ready to take that test, you sit and read from the book. So like I said, I don't recommend that you like get the book. In fact, I didn't even get the book. I just got the online version of the book. But I don't recommend you get the book in the first place and start studying, because chances are you already know a lot of stuff. Like I said, if you watch your parents drive like I did, you already know a lot about the road, and a lot of it is common sense. Like for example, anytime it says like what should you do and one of the answer choices is speed up, you know that's not the right answer, because like you never really want to do that because they think it's dangerous or something. So yeah, kind of common sense on a lot of questions. But yeah, so what I did is for the past like coming weeks, like 3 weeks before I actually took the test, I just took practice tests. So wrote down all the answers I got wrong, went back, memorized those questions, took the practice tests again, got them all to like 100%. By this time, I probably took 60 practice tests, you know. And then, while I was at the DMV, literally for 30 minutes right before I was sitting in line, you know, about to go get my test, I just read the book. In fact, I read it on my phone because I didn't have the book. So I just read the book and went over some things, and then passed with 100%. So that is what worked for me. Not sure if it's gonna work for you. Like I said, all the tests are different, so you can't like, there's not like one way that works. Like for example, just for fun, I took the test in West Virginia that they would take like online, and it's like all road signs. Like, it was like all road signs. It was like, what does this road sign mean? What does this one mean? Which makes sense because I guess they have a lot of road signs or something. But yeah, so that's what worked for me. Take a whole bunch of practice tests, see which ones you got wrong, memorize the ones you got wrong, and then like maybe spend, you know, a day, or like me, the 30 minutes while you're in the DMV just studying from the book, and honestly, you should be good. Alright, so I know this was a shorter video, but I hope that helped you out. I hope it works. Yeah, I mean, it worked for me at least. It worked for me. Now, I'm not saying studying from the book is wrong. That's what my brother did, and he passed on his first try as well. Didn't get 100% like I did. But that's not the point. Point is that you passed, and as long as you passed, you should be good. So, please give it a thumbs up if you like this video. If you want to see more videos just about like awesome stuff, like how to do backflips and I don't know, other things like that, I have it on my channel here. Make sure you check out Shopsplat down below. Get yourself something pretty. Get your mom something pretty because it's after Christmas and you probably forgot. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Peace.